White Star Line, builders of a dream. In the heart of 19th century England, as steam and steel began reshaping the world, a bold vision was born. The White Star Line, a British shipping company that would one day launch the most famous ship in maritime history, began its life not in triumph, but in the ashes of failure. Originally founded in the 1840s by John Pilkington and Henry Threlfall Wilson, the White Star Line started as a modest shipping firm focused on the Australian gold rush routes. But financial troubles led to bankruptcy in the 1860s. It was then that Thomas Henry Ismay, a shrewd businessman with grand ambitions, purchased the name and reimagined the company. Ismay envisioned a fleet that would rival the great maritime powers of the era, Cunard Line chief among them. With the backing of the powerful shipbuilders Harland and Wolff in Belfast, Ismay began building ships not for speed, but for comfort, safety, and prestige. White Star ships became known for their luxurious interiors, attention to detail, and smooth voyages across the Atlantic. By the early 20th century, Thomas's son, J. Bruce Ismay, had taken the reins. Under his leadership, White Star launched its most audacious project yet, the Olympic-class liners, a trio of ships meant to redefine ocean travel: RMS Olympic, RMS Titanic, and HMHS Britannic. The Titanic was to be the crown jewel. Bigger than any ship before it, outfitted with the most luxurious amenities known to man, she was a floating palace of Edwardian elegance. Her construction began in 1909 at Harland and Wolff's shipyards, a feat that employed thousands of men and took over 2 years to complete. Launched in April 1912, Titanic's maiden voyage was filled with optimism, high society, and the press of history. But 5 days into her voyage, on a cold, clear night in the North Atlantic, she struck an iceberg. The unsinkable ship sank in less than 3 hours, taking over 1,500 souls with her. The disaster shook the world. White Star Line, once a symbol of pride and innovation, was now forever tied to one of the greatest tragedies in maritime history. J. Bruce Ismay survived the sinking, but not the storm of public opinion that followed. He resigned from his position in disgrace. Despite the calamity, the company continued for several more years, merging with Cunard Line in 1934 under pressure from the British government. The White Star name faded into history, but its legacy of ambition, luxury, hubris, and tragedy remains immortal. Today, the White Star Line is remembered not only for the Titanic, but for the vision that helped shape a golden age of ocean travel. Their story is a cautionary tale and a tribute to human aspiration, resting like the Titanic herself, deep beneath the waves, but never forgotten.